All right, he's part of rock and roll history, and here's the impressive thing. Yeah. In the 10 minutes we've been chatting with Nick Simmons, he hasn't tried to sell us a single thing, unlike Dad.
Well, I'm waiting for the cameras.
Are you ready for the cameras? Gene Simmons is Pride and Joy, the star of Family Jewels, of course. Nick, an accomplished comic book artist and creator. We're going to talk about the comic book, which is called Incarnate, in just a second. Nice to have you here. Thanks for doing this.
Nice to see you.
Good to see you. But here's the thing. I mean, your father is so omnipresent.
Large and in charge?
Yes. And sometimes I think some people would say, you know what, I'm going to change my name to Nick Johansson, move as far away as possible.
Oh, no. Well, I would, except, comic books are my passion, so using his name to promote it, just anything that'll sell it is fine. Once you have a passion, it doesn't matter. I'm shameless about promoting this thing. I want to sell this thing. It's what I want to do for a living. So this is a poster for it. This is Incarnate, written and drawn by me.
And did you develop a passion initially as a reader, or what got you into it?
I read, I read comics from Japan and American comics. More so, I think the superhero has run its course. The Man in Tights. There are people who are trying to come out with new superheroes. It's over. You should stop now.
What is yours based on? And I mean, it's obviously not Peanuts and Snoopy.
It's a little dark. Yeah. This is comics. The comic geeks of yesterday are now the biggest players in Hollywood. They're of today. So really, we rule the world. So I'm sorry, we do.
But now here's one thing that I noticed, and I don't know if we can do a close up on the actual cover of the comic book. This, to me, Nick, vaguely looks like you.
I took the hair, actually.
But the guy is very tall and slender and is like a super killer.
He's the main character. I was going to do some sort of vampire story, but I felt also that just as much as the superhero stuff has run its course. Twilight. So anyway, I wanted to create my own mythology of creatures called revenants. Now, Mott is a revenant. His name's Mott. He looks about 16 years old. He's a kid, but he's actually thousands of years old, dating back to ancient Egypt, and he used to be worshipped as a god back then. So that's what the story's about.
Now, is there any follow-up with a video game?
Oh, I don't know, but we are trying to do movies and direct to DVD kind of animated stuff.
Now people know you obviously to a large degree because of the A&E show, and you were saying
That's actually yes. That's it.
And you were saying something that I thought was very interesting. Obviously, Dad would have cameras 24 hours a day.
Oh, he loves it,
no matter what. But your sister and your mom don't like it.
No, Mom and Soph are done with that. They're sick of it.
So how does one tell Dad, hey, we don't want to do it anymore?
Well, no, Dad's like, please, it's very funny because he's this large and in-charge guy. No one bosses him around in the real world. He's the king. When he comes home, he's, please, can I take out the trash? So, he's the king of the world until he walks through that door, and then he's like, here, take out the trash.
That's what makes him so charming.
That's pretty much what the show's about, actually.
Yeah, we love it when he comes here alone, and then also when he comes here, and I never want to say the word. I always say his wife.
With your mom. Oh, don't say that.
Don't say that word. But it's two different people. When he's here alone, it's I'm Gene Simmons. And all of a sudden, it's Gene Simmons.
Has he told you, if you tell him to stick his tongue out, has he told you the joke, no, I can't, the floor's dirty? Has he said that before?
Oh, I tell you. And it's funny, man, you've gone out, they're touring again, and you say going on tour with them is tons of fun.
Yeah, I went to Europe with them last year. That was fun. And I can't go into any details. This is the morning. This is not the late night.
But is this the appropriate upbringing? Because the thing that people talk about is that, frankly, in real life, you and your sister, well-educated, well-behaved, not,
The policy at home, just, no drugs and don't hurt anybody or yourself. Beyond that, they pretty much let us do whatever we want. And so take a hint. It's nice. You'll get along with your teenagers. Those rebellious teenagers, they let them get piercings. It's okay. You can take them out. Just no drugs and no violence, and just let them
Well, there we go. Parenting from Nick Simmons, no less. You can meet him this Saturday at Comic Book
I'm not a parent that I know of. So, sorry.
Like father, like son. Nick Simmons will be signing copies of his comic book this Saturday, August 22nd, between 1 and 3. Golden Apple Comics is the coolest
place. On Melrose
place.
Avenue. Golden Apple Comics on Melrose this Saturday. Please come down. Maybe Dad will be there. I'm going to invite him.
Ticket information at KTLA.com. Not tickets required, I should say. But if you want a phone number for the place, 323-658-6047. Nice to see you, Nick.
Thank you.
Come back anytime.
Nice to see you.
Thanks, man.
All right, let's give you a look at some of the things that we're working on for our 8 o'clock hour of the KTLA Morning News. We told you about a Southern California man